Welcome to Cream and Curry Sports Card Podcast, where collecting meets the game. Your hosts, the Tag Team Champions.
You were still there.
Welcome back. The green room has spilled into the episode. Episode 45, Cream and Curry Sports Trading Cards. The Tag Team Champions are reunited. We're back after a scouting trip from Curry to the Norwegian fjords. We'll get onto that trip a bit later on. But Coon, good to be back. How's it going?
I'm pleased to have you back, mate. After the solo / interview with Top Play last week, but having you back, unbelievable. And what a jumper, I've got to say.
This little number.
That's unbelievable.
Dropping a shoulder there for you if you're listening at home.
Yeah.
That is a Liverpool Adidas Originals track top, which came not too long ago. Previously discussed, delivered from Thailand. Make of that what you will. RRP, I think this cost me around £18. GBP sterling, and it was worth every penny.
Raheem.
Raheem, around £18. And I also got, as previously mentioned in another episode, long sleeved home, long sleeved away. I've got the short sleeved goalkeeper shirt, and that's it. Oh no. And I got an absolute classic, which I'll probably wear next week because it's relatable to something that's just been released or just been announced to be released now on Netflix UK on the 19th of May. They're releasing a documentary, The Miracle of Istanbul, Untold it's called. It's a brand new one. Yeah, about the 2005 Champions League final, interviews with, everyone. Rafa, Gerrard, Carragher, Jimmy Traore are on the advert as well. The reason I told you that is because the last item of the order was that 2005 Champions League shirt with the embroidery of the Champions League, Liverpool, AC Milan, patches, obviously, Champions League, and your boy on the back, obviously, Gerrard 8.
Smeetzer?
Yeah, didn't go for Smeetzer this time, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. He holds a big part in that match, as we all well know, but and in my heart, and in yours, probably. So
Probably, yeah. Should we put up some graphics or something on this just to say we do not condone buying these items from Thailand? Some stories could be fabricated. You brought the show into disrepute.
I'll tell you what you should put in the background. The Only Fools and Horses theme song.
Yeah.
No income tax, no VAT. Straight from Thailand, guaranteed.
Got to defeat the corporations, boy, haven't we?
Yeah, we could put a disclaimer out, couldn't we? But look,
yeah,
I'm just a football fan. Yeah, I'm just trying to
make your way in the world.
Yeah, make it in the world, and I've just bought all of that. Yeah, 5 items.
£5.
80 Raheem.
£80. That's unbelievable. There you go.
If you bought the home shirt from established outlets, should we say? You're looking at
JJB.
Best part, JJB.
What's that little sports shop that was always the alternative to JJB? Like the little was it like Swift Sport or something? Or
Swift
it's yellow?
Sports
Do you remember?
in Brighton, yeah. You also had David Rose in Hose
as well.
That's
the one, David Rhodes. Classic.
Shout out to the classics.
Shout out to the independents.
Yeah. No longer with us.
Is he?
You find other routes, you find alternative routes, and I certainly have with my good friends. I won't announce the website. That is bang out of order.
Shall I? Yeah, maybe we should put the number of your supplier up at the bottom.
Maybe they could be a sponsor.
Maybe.
Maybe we could get sponsored by them. Who knows?
Maybe. I got a quick story about David Rhodes.
Story time. Story time. There we go.
Yeah,
Early story time. It's been a while.
Yeah, should we jump into that?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, so going back many, many moons ago, I got some birthday money, right? This is when I was little. And my mum, bless her heart, she took me to David Rhodes to spend it, right? I wanted, obviously, a Liverpool home shirt at the time, whatever this particular year was. We go in there. He hasn't got it. It has got it, but it's like seriously big. What he also had was a Leeds United home shirt in my size. And my mum, weirdly, being a Liverpool fan, being the reason I support Liverpool, tried to push me towards the Leeds United shirt because it fit me.
Wow.
What they did have, which was a bit closer to my size, was a goalkeeper top, which was one size too big. It was a little bit big, but I wanted that. But my mum still tried to push me into getting the Leeds shirt. I resisted, said push, and I got the oversized Liverpool goalkeeper top. Stayed true to the boys.
Yes.
What could have been? What could have been?
Shout out! First off, shout out to Wendy. What a legend! But I will bring that up there next time I see her. That is bang out of order. Although, can you remember? Firstly, can you remember the Liverpool goalkeeper kit? Describe it to us. What year do you reckon? And also, what Leeds shirt was it?
Okay, the Leeds shirt had Thistle. Was it Thistle Hotels or whatever?
Oh, beautiful!
Yeah.
What a shirt!
And the Liverpool shirt, I think, was 1992. It had through the back. It was green. It had a stripe through the middle, and it had like through the badge. I'm sure it had 100 years. So I'll be able to work it out from that. But I think it was 92, 93 maybe. I mean, we're going back a long time.
Yeah, I think I remember that one because that was the classic. Did it have the 3 stripes along there or not? Like across the shoulders or not? Like down?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. That one that all the teams seem to have. Do you remember the one with all the multicolours? That was around 95, wasn't it? I think 94, 95. Yeah. I had that as well. But I think it was mainly green. I'm sure it had a stripe through the middle. It had a thing through the badge that said 100 years. We'll work it out. We'll do that off air. We'll have the answer for the listeners next next week. I'm sure they're sitting there going, "Oh, I just need to know the year."
I just imagine your and I remember David Rose well. Did you have to go upstairs? There was a little upstairs, wasn't there?
It had an upstairs, yeah. This weirdly, despite how long ago it was, I remember where we were. We were like sort of towards the back of the store, the back right hand side.
Can just imagine Wendy going through the shirts, alphabetical order, Leeds next to Liverpool.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do. Yeah.
No, that's not what I want, Wendy. Yeah.
What could have been? I could have been on those terraces singing "Marching On Together."
Could have been down Ellen Road.
Oh, done better thinking about.
Does not. Welcome to, glad to have you with us. Glad to have you still with us. How's the back?
Oh, that's a long story. It's doing all right actually. It's doing all right. I've been coaching this week, like almost properly. Probably overdone it a little bit. A little bit achy today. But no, good. Going in the right direction.
Good. On that bombshell, I was in tatters on Tuesday for a reason being, haven't touched on it in a while. Just a quick one. Fiddler's Elbow FC. Hold tight. The 6-a-side team that have been thrown in at the deep end of the Premier Division of Stanley Deason Play Football League. We have played 5, drawn 2, lost 3. So that elusive win wasn't there until Monday night, Coon, yeah? Till Monday night came and we were victorious 5-4.
Mm.
An absolute battle. And I left with a few battle scars, putting my body on the line, getting hacked to bits. Still got a bit of the boy. Yeah, pushing 40, but he's still got a little bit.
Did you score?
Of course I did.
Of course I did.
Of course I did. It was very,
It goes without saying.
felt like a very retro goal. Made a darting run across the defender at the back, laid in, back across the keeper. Quite like Ian Rush, Kenny Dalglish, if you wanted to put me into that sort of conversation.
Did you curve your run?
Oh yeah, I did that for years, boy.
That
I did that for
experience.
years.
I'll get you over here and get you doing a specialist session with my strikers for the women's side. We did one last night where I had the mannequins out and we were looking at wrapping our foot around the ball and finding the keeper's far post from an angle. Unbelievable session.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell you what, get me on Teams or
Yeah.
on a Zoom call or something.
I'll bring the laptop down to the turf, put you on like a little robot, and you can take a session.
I'll do it in the garden. I've got a little goal here. Not a problem. Stick little Paloma in goal. She won't know what's hit her.
Right, produce me a video masterclass, and I'll send it to them, and I'll see what their reaction is.
I've got you. I've got you on this one. Don't worry about that.
Do you remember our Italia 90 video when we were at school?
How can I forget? How can I forget?
We're at your mum and dad's house, aren't we? You come out the back door, went, "Welcome to the San Siro."
Oh God. Surely there's got to be some way of getting that. There's somewhere in the ether, somewhere.
Well, it was our media studies. Was it media studies? No, it was English, wasn't it? Mr. Fawcett.
Legend. R.I.P.
Yeah. And then there was. I'm sure it was English. And then we recreated the Old Man Bean, or was it Roger Miller, Old Man Bean, or whatever from Cameroon, the foul in the Argentina game. Unbelievable.
Oh, that takes me right back. It's got to be on CD-ROM somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, CD. It's on floppy disk. It's probably on about 5 floppy disks.
We could find that. That is exceptional watching.
That'd be quite an achievement to try and find that. Yeah.
That's got Wendy Coon written all over it. Anyway, we've thrown back this. This is nice bit of memory. Throwing back into some memories at the beginning of this episode.
We've probably lost all the listeners now, though.
Yeah, probably.
We move on.
We move on. We'll bring them back. Welcome back, listeners. Sorry about that. Now, Coon, let's dive into a few bits. Topps NFL Chrome. Now that I've ripped it, I was thinking about this today, and I know you're not sold on it. Have you dabbled in any more Topps Chrome yet?
No, I'm not in terms of a break. However, what I'm finding is I don't enjoy the breaks with it. Like, I find it quite boring. So, like in the hobby box, like there's barely you're lucky if you get 1 or 2. I think, is it 4? I think it might be 4 numbered cards, but the ones I've been in all seem to be fairly high. And you get 1 auto. The value boxes on the break seem to be fairly repetitive. But all that said, right, I got from the very first one I did with Blunt, New Zealand, Blunt Collections, I'm moaning, but I ended up in 1 break getting an auto, a numbered Charbonnet, and one of those levers, football levers, and it kind of went downhill from there. And I've picked up a few singles. So I've got my Charbonnet purple, which I've recently posted on Insta, which is a banger. And then on eBay, I know I'm sort of skipping because this is kind of a mail day thing, but I've got a lot of love for Jason Myers at Seahawks, the kicker. So I picked this up, this little beauty.
Lovely.
and that is, I think that's probably a yellow wave or something, and it's numbered to 275. It's high, and I picked up a Kenneth Walker to 99. So what I found is, if I could summarise my view on Topps Chrome, I would say the base cards look a bit tatty to me. They don't come in great condition. Something not right about them for me. But when you compare them to any of the like parallels or inserts, they're absolutely crisp. They're beautiful. Like, so for their hobby boxes, I know you've got the jumbo, but I'd like to see a little bit more colour, more numbered cards, a second auto in the box. Just a bit more exciting. I've just found the breaks a little bit boring, but you cannot dispute how nice they look as parallels.
Yeah, superb.
And I've been assured by the boys that as more product comes out and stuff, I'm gonna learn to love Chrome. What I have done recently is jumped into a few. Do we need to call it throwback now? Throwback breaks to Panini, some optics, some mosaic, and I love it. I just love it. So I don't know if I'm just pining over Panini or finding it hard to move on, but yeah, these parallels have helped. So
they've helped in a
they've
small
helped ease the
way.
pain. Yeah.
I'm going to give you an analogy that I thought of your of this situation. I feel like you've just broken up with a girlfriend. This ex-girlfriend is now Panini. You've now moved on to the new girlfriend, which is Topps, but she's really not hitting the marks. She's really just there's all these things. You're like, she's not like this one. She's not like the ex. She didn't do this.
Thinking
She
about
didn't
the
do
ex.
that. You're pining for this ex-girlfriend, aka Panini, up here. And it's just Topps is just not. It's just not the same.
I think you could be right. Maybe in time I'll start to enjoy my new girlfriend, but yeah.
Time is a great healer.
Yeah.
So,
What? So in your analogy, when I show you the inserts and that, what does that represent from the new girlfriend? You get the odd nice insert, like.
well, first off, your new girlfriend's from Thailand,
No.
which I've no.
Moving on swiftly.
The inserts could be personality traits, yeah, something that she wears, something that you liked, something you now dislike. So
Love
there's
that.
many routes we could go down here. But I just thought of that earlier that I can just imagine that meme where there's a guy lying in bed and the girl's got her back to him, and it's like, oh, he's cheating on me, and then his speech bubble's like, oh, I just wish we could have like Mane, Firmino, and Salah.
Yeah.
or like yours is, oh, we just wish I could have my Panini back.
Yeah. So the big question is then, will I go back to the ex, or will we finally learn to love the new girlfriend?
Well, you're sort of dipping back in, aren't you? Back in with the ex when you should just cut ties and move on.
I am dipping back in, yeah. I've been dipping back in.
You'll never get over it if you don't cut ties. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Top advice.
No, to be fair, I love Panini as well. So
yeah. What, my
it's
Panini?
tough. Your Panini, yeah. Oh, what a whirlwind! Sorry about that. But that's just how it feels, and you can feel exactly any way you want about it. But I like the Topps Chrome stuff. I love it all. I think the Topps soccer, shall we say, cards do seem to look and feel better than the NFL product. I'll give you that.
Agreed.
But I still enjoy the NFL Chrome from when I ripped that value box. I think the cards were nice feeling. But I get it. Yeah, I get it. Obviously, when you go from, especially that Panini product, like Select and Prism, like they're all sort of like the heavyweights, aren't they? They're sort of like proper premium, good feel, thickness, and yeah, I guess if you don't feel that, then you're going to feel a little bit let down or a little bit, not as pleased as you were. So that's fair enough, mate.
What I want to know, Mark, and I know I assume you won't have the answer, but I don't know if I said this on one of the other pods, but I've got here in my hand an Engamoa base chrome
Nice.
card.
There it is.
Now, these cards are thick, or they feel thick in the hand, and that design is not keeping with. If you look at is it the basketball, baseball? It's the same kind of format, isn't it, for Topps Chrome as the football, but this is different. I think as a base card, personally, I think it looks fantastic. And I love the way you remember that episode when I said to you, because I was like, I wanted to get it in hand. And I was like, when you just feel the Topps Chrome, it almost got me back into it. But this, and I suppose this isn't a criticism as such, but the base Topps Chrome feels just like, say, Prism or whatever. So it's still good quality. Like, and you'll know that from your rip. Like, it feels good in hand. It's nice quality stuff. Apart from, as I said, I think the finish on the base card's a little bit sloppy for me. But I just don't know why it's different to the Topps Chrome, because I wonder if it's more mass produced, because we spoke about this being the biggest amount of cards printed in one of their products. I wonder if that has something to do with it. But I just feel that the Premier League Topps Chrome base cards, or all the cards, are just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I guess that could be a real contributing factor, couldn't it? The fact that it's the most mass-produced product from Topps, that maybe they've either tried something different or they've sort of cut back on how clean it should be or the design or something like that. Because, yeah, it definitely feels different. They're both under the same aspect, aren't they? Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
But they definitely feel a tad different in terms of the design and the feel. Yeah, I completely agree on that sense.
We'll have to
And
see
there
how
is
they align the products over the next few seasons, I guess, just to see if the actual EFL, or sorry, EFL, yeah, EPL, is that what we call it now on the continent?
yeah,
EPL.
EPL,
I
yeah,
don't
I'd
like
go with
saying it. EPL. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they align the products to, say, the baseball, basketball, NFL.
yeah,
But that seems to
yeah,
be slightly in its own world, doesn't it?
indeed, indeed, sir.
Pro League stuff. Not necessarily a bad thing. So
No, it's not. And there's loads of Topps Chrome coming out, isn't there? The UCC Topps Chrome's just come out, which is fantastic. Probably going to purchase a value box or a hanger box as it's available very easily now on Sports Direct. They seem to be
is it?
Sports Direct seem to be stocking a lot of the top stuff, which is
You're in trouble now, boy.
I am in trouble. But the Sports
Yeah.
Direct in Brighton doesn't seem to stock it, but they stock it online. So easily accessible, should we say?
Mm,
But cool. All right, let's move on from Chrome. We could talk about it for hours, couldn't we?
we could.
Something that we could talk. Well, something that you had a great talk about is with your pod/interview last week with none other than the man, myth, legend, Shane from Top Place Sports Cards.
Yeah. Fantastic. Been wanting to. I know Shane is a little bit, like, what's the word? Camera shy, maybe. Likes to remain in the background. So getting him on was quite a big thing for him, and a big thing for us for different reasons. Obviously, big for us getting Shane on. Big for him to sit down and to actually give us his time, which is amazing. Before the shop opened, let us come into the shop and talk about his journey, I guess, which is. I know this is probably boring for me because I talk about why we do what we're doing, or how we got into it. But I think that is the quintessential reason, I would say, as to why we are doing this, to speak to people like that. And I feel I said to you, Mark, didn't I, in the green room, that is breaking news, right? Breaking news. That is so far our most top watched episode since we've been doing it. Numbers are yep. Numbers are going in the right direction. Can we do a little clap on here? Would that appear? React. A little clap. Let's find the old react button.
Here he is.
There it is. Don't know if that comes up, but
No, it didn't come on my end. Brilliant. Just to interject quickly, I loved it. Obviously, being away and coming back from a cruise had next to no signal. I only got signal when we ported up. So I only just listened to the episode at the beginning of this week. I thought
is that a cruise term? Is it ported up? He's got right into the cruise, isn't he?
I got right into that. All the terminology, all of it.
All right, carry on.
But no, I loved it. Obviously, listened to it. Obviously, I knew how much you wanted to sit down with him and have a chat. And it was thoroughly enjoyable, like hearing his story, hearing I think his ethos behind it all was probably quite similar to ours. He's not in it for monetary value, or he wasn't. And, how it all came about wasn't because of this and that. It was because of the love for the hobby, and his story about how he wanted to get Chicago Bull autos of every player. And I don't know, it was just very, very much an enjoyable episode, especially coming out from the outside looking in, or hearing in, listening in. It was very enjoyable, and I'm glad and I know you're probably buzzing off of sitting down with him and chatting. It was well received, and rightly so.
Yeah, fantastic. Did you like our mic? Or impromptu? Because I listened to an Arroyo card.
Because I listened to it, sort of similar to our little microphone we had in the Fiddler's Elbow with
correct
houses like Don Lott. When I was listening to it and you said that, I just imagined exactly what you had in your hand. Initiative. So yeah, good.
Yeah, but we learn, don't we? Because I guess that we've had people on here, we've interviewed them on here, but and you don't need the mic as such. But what I learned from that straight away, is that correct? I think it took a little bit of the candidness, if that's a word, away from it a little bit, where we had to switch the mic, because I've listened to it back a couple of times. I actually think it's a fantastic interview. Like it's funny because I think Shane and I both after felt like he was happy to re-record, because I think we both felt maybe there was something not quite right. But when we both listened back, I think it's a very, very good listen. I think the only learning thing from me is I've actually bought a microphone off Temu but what would have been better is if we both had the mics clipped on, and then we wouldn't have had to have passed the mic. So there's a couple of times in the interview, which you probably heard, where either my voice or his voice is faint, and then at the very start there's a little bit of confusion about it just felt a little bit awkward. Whereas if you have it clipped on, you don't lose that candidness. But I don't think the interview suffered too much from it. I think if I say so myself, I think it's a fantastic listen, to be honest, and I was really pleased with it. And like I said, that's the reason why we're here doing what we're doing. So I was like, the whole time I'm thinking, I'm just buzzing. Like, we've got to a point where, we're at the local store and he's happy to give up his time and let us do an interview. It's class. And then you've got people that know about the shop around New Zealand, just using New Zealand as an example, they're actually then able to listen to Shane and his story and stuff like that. So it does feel like through the podcast, we're kind of contributing to, some people might disagree, but I feel like we're definitely contributing to the growth. So I'm absolutely loving it. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Well done, mate. It was, sounded great. Obviously, could hear it maybe a couple of times, very, very briefly at the beginning, but it's a fantastic listen. Great to get him on. Obviously, to me, he is the man, the myth, the legend. I don't know him. I don't know what he looked like. I don't know what what he sounded like. Like you said, you only knew him by his hands, didn't you, at one point, because he was doing breaks. So yeah,
Shane doesn't do breaks, but I met him. In fact, I'm going to another quick story time. I won't ramble on too much, but at the start of the interview, I said to him about his business partner, and I kept giving it that, right? So when I first met Shane, it was at the card show down here in Wellington, and his mate who was helping him said to me, like, we're opening an actual store and all this sort of thing. And he told me he's his business partner. So when I came into the store for the first time, I says, where's your business partner? And Shane's like, what? And he was like, he's been telling people, he's like cracking up saying he's been telling people he's my business partner. I was like, he's not, it's just Shane's store.
Yeah. trying to get in on it.
Yeah, it just made me laugh. Now Shane will probably not be happy about me telling this story, right? But I'm gonna take the punt. It's made me laugh. Shane's got like a little bit of a lisp, and when the night I was editing the podcast, I had the internet was messing around. I think it was like a national, I don't know, whatever. Everything was just going really slow. I was getting the right hump. Everything was taking ages. But what it did do is give me a chance to mess with all these various settings. So I noticed on our previews, it put subtitles up, and that only comes out on the previews. But I found a setting to put it on the actual podcast. So when Shane watched it, he thought I was taking the piss by putting, because he says to me that he's noticed that there's no other subtitles on any of our other shows. And then I interviewed Shane in the subtitles, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I promise you, mate, that was complete coincidence. I was just messing with the settings. But I think some of his mates have been giving him a little bit of stick for that.
Nice.
But for what it's worth, little message to you, Shane, yeah, direct, is I listened to it back. I actually think you sound better than I do anyway. I don't like the sound of my voice, but I think it sounded superb. So not intentional, and I think we'll stick with the subtitles. I like that.
Yeah, it gives people the option.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little segue. Yeah, obviously fantastic that whole story in that episode. I saw a clip today. Or was it yesterday? Don't remember. But it was basically on Tops's socials. Don't know if you saw this, but father and son, they were on holiday in Orlando. I went to a card shop, picked up a jumbo UCC Topps Chrome box. It was in a basket in the middle of the shop. Picked it up, ripped it, and son's only gone and pulled a Lamine Yamal auto rookie card 1 of 1.
Life
And
changer.
as soon as he pulled it, the son knew he pulled something big. The dad didn't really. And then basically from there, they've sold the card and opened their own card shop.
Really?
Yeah. They've opened up a card shop in, I think from the comments, it said Nottingham.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's quite a cool clip. I'll send it to you, actually. Just really funny. Yeah, they basically ripped the box, got that card, put it up for sale, £15,000 they got for it, and then opened a card shop from that. Yeah, it's cool. They obviously interviewed them in the card shop, their shop, and yeah, I need to find out the name of it, check out. But I thought that was quite a cool story. Because the dad was like, we felt like we wanted to put something back into the hobby, because they've been ripping boxes for quite a while. Yeah, it's good story. But
what Shane was saying, in his interview when he talked about opening the shop and the motivation for it, and saying that not everyone gets or is in a position to be able to do a job of, in something that they absolutely love. So if you can do that, that's something that struck me. And it reminded me of the saying. It's something like, I thought the saying is anticlimax. This is terrible, Coon. If you what's it? If you find a job you love or something, you never work another day again, or something like that.
yeah,
For some reason, I'm thinking of Mr. Hunter. Do you remember Mr. Hunter?
yeah,
That's real. But that was
if you
something
have a
else.
job,
Right? Failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
one of my favourites. So
Different direction I've gone in there. But I can hear Dom Lott, how's your luck, in my head going, oh, Coombs going off at a tangent again. I am. I'm just thinking how amazing it would be to be in, like those guys you talked about, Shane and all the guys who've got card shops and stuff like that. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Be working in this. Let's move on.
let's move on, and we'll move on to just want to give you an update. I haven't really spoken to you too much since I've been back. Obviously, I was away for 7 nights, cruising the oceans. Is it the
Fjords?
I don't know. Yeah, what ocean is that though? Is it it's not the Atlantic. No, it's not the Atlantic. It's the
wet one.
It's wet. It's definitely wet.
It's wet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with the seas.
No, me neither.
It's not the specific, as Del
No,
would say, the specific ocean.
only fools and horses, our theme this episode.
Yeah.
So, upon my cruise through the fjords, I have got 3 videos for you, Coombe. Well, not just for you, but for the social media pages. Give you a quick preview of all 3. Okay. Now, first one was one you actually requested. So I took 3 packs of cards with me. The first pack was a Panini Elite fat pack, as they call it, so 30 cards. I ripped that on the balcony on the cruise ship whilst it was going through the ocean. It's wonderful, great time. They're ready to go now, those videos, so you'll see that tomorrow maybe, or over the next couple of days. The second one was where was the second one? The second one was I'll tell you where the third one was. The third one was on deck 19 of the cruise ship. So the highest deck of the ship that had like all these sunbeds on there.
My
Went
most
up there
favourite
one
deck,
day.
that.
That's now my most favourite deck as well, yeah, on the 19. So ripped a pack of Score, Score, Panini Score 22-23 single pack. The second rip was probably one of my favourites. One of my favourite rips I've ever done. 2, what I ripped as well was, how can I put this? Like if you had to write a script for that rip, you know, you have to wait and see, but it was just perfect. And I did it in a place called Scoulden, I think it was, and I did it next to a lake, so the mountains are in the background. And that was Topps Finest Football Champions League 21-22. Superb. My favourite one, that
The
one.
mountains in the background, was there?
Oh, yeah. The fjords in the background, mate. Don't you worry about me.
God, you're taking it to a new level. Could this be a new thing? We've got to top it. How can I top that? Okay, I've got an idea.
He's got an idea.
Yeah.
But that could be a little
challenge.
series. Yeah, just ripping them in random places, or on holiday in certain scenarios or whatever. I know you wanted me to rip one in the corridors of the cruise because they are tight.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing that. No. So
What,
yeah, you'll wait and
This
see.
could get extreme, couldn't it? Ripping packs while doing a skydive or something like.
That's silly.
Is it possible?
It's not impossible. Impossible is
impossible,
nothing.
is it? Nothing's impossible. So...
Impossible is nothing. Adidas. That is one of their. One of their
move
mottos.
on again. Move on.
We move on. Right. We're going to move into Coombe Seahawks. Tell me about the opening night. Tell me the news. This is unbelievable.
We're going to have a Super Bowl rematch at Lumen Field. I see a quote from the great Seahawk Sam. Drake May's season is going to start as it ended. Yeah, in defeat. Defeat to the Seahawks. What I felt like from the speculation it was going to be Bears. I think Seahawks Bears would have been incredible. I'm not sure why they've chose this, but that's fine. That's fine. I feel sorry for the Pats. That's all I'm going to say. I think this will be good. It will be good. I think I would have preferred the Bears for the spectacle. I think that's the fixture that should have. That's the schedule that should have been there. But yeah, it's the Pats. It's good. It is good. It's a Super Bowl rematch. More of the same, I think. And there's been some more leaked, for want of a better word, schedules. I think we're playing, or allegedly, we're hosting Chiefs and Kenneth Walker on the 7th. The 7th, game week 7 at Lumen Field. So that should be a belter. But yeah, opening fixture is the Pats.
Nice.
Speculation. Yeah,
I've
was
got a little,
rife, but
I've got a London Games update for you, actually.
London Games, go on then.
So, speaking to friend of the pod, Lemmy, shout out Lemmers. There is a game that we've eyed up, and it's on the Sunday, the 11th of October, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Eagles v Jaguars, sorry.
There you go. Love that. Are you? When are they on sale in England? What's the status?
They're not on sale yet. They've just announced those, but they're and another handful of matches around the UK.
Yeah, I think there's one at Wembley, isn't there? Two at Tottenham.
Yeah, I think that's
Like that though.
But,
Eagles Jags will be good.
Yeah, should be good. Yeah, fingers crossed we get tickets and be my first NFL match if we do.
Lemmers will deliver. I think.
Oh, he's the postman. The postman. He always delivers.
He is the postman. Yeah, he always delivers. I would almost say it's a certainty that you'll be attending that game.
I'll take it.
So start looking forward to it. It'd be interesting if we have to get Lemmers on here to explain why he didn't get the tickets. I'll put him under pressure now.
Would be good to get him back on. Wasn't there an update on? Wasn't he starting to collect something?
Yeah, Star Wars cards. But oh no, sorry, that's what he had, wasn't it? But he just reminded me of something. I've got some Rolling Stones cards for him at my dad's house, but I've not passed the address to my dad to deliver them to Lemmers. The Prism.
Coon, I've got something for you. Straight off that. So the Rolling Stones have just announced a new album. Yeah. Obviously, they had the Panini collection that they released. Yeah. I got an email because I'm signed up to a mailing list that you can pre-order.
They've gone to Tops as well.
No, can you imagine? No, they actually have released a pre-order of the album on a gatefold clear vinyl, I think it was. But you get one a single card pack of Panini Rolling Stones Prison.
What, with the album?
With the album.
Oh.
So it's called it was like a Stones ex Panini collaboration for the new album. Obviously, they had that previous relationship with them. I just thought that's pretty cool coming from, a big vinyl collector myself.
Yeah.
And then having gone into like the hobby, it's just quite a nice matchup. And I thought, I like that. Single one card, limited edition. So I don't know what like level of cards they are. Probably not massive, but
a Colour Blast. Do you remember that when we was in the Fanatic store in London? Do you remember in one of the cabinets they had a Mick Jagger Colour Blast, didn't they?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
So tempted with that as well.
Speaking of Colour Blast.
Yeah.
Speaking of Colour Blast.
I didn't want to finish that story. Whatever.
No, go on.
Nah, that was it. I was just going to say I was very tempted. That was actually reasonably priced in comparison to everything else. But yeah, story finished. Crack on.
I think that Colour Blast wasn't much, was it? It was around the £100 mark, wasn't it?
I
want to say.
I think it might have been a bit more, but I don't think it was much more. Like it was reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the subject of Colour Blast, we went out for dinner quite a few times on this cruise. They had all these different restaurants, right? Just a quick one, this. And we went to dinner one night. They had like a couple of gala nights where you had to like black tie or whatever. You had to dress up. And you're meant to dress up fairly smart anyway, like evening sort of casual smart anyway. Father-in-law's turned up and he has got some shirts in his collection. Let me tell you this. Unbelievable, some of the shirts he pulls out. He's pulled out the shirt one night, right? And I haven't sent it to you yet. But it can only be described as what you would expect the Colour Blast to be on a shirt. Like all across it.
Really?
Looks like, I'll send you a picture of it. Unbelievable. I was like...
Find out his supplier.
I told him the story. I was like, that looks exactly like da-da-da. And think he lost interest quite quickly. But I just looked at it and I thought that is almost a spitting image of like what a colour blast would be, like all across his shirt. I'll send it to you. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, find out his supplier. We'll get a couple of them for the pod.
I'd say for the 50th episode. Yes, please.
Or get his shirt. Turn up in that.
I'll see what I can do. I'll take it out of his closet. Out of the wardrobe.
Cogs, yeah, exactly. Yeah, cogs are turning.
Anyway, right. Let's segue back onto the agenda. Cool. We've got a couple of updates on. Let's go to yourself first. Update on the trade night, and the New Zealand and the card show. Talks about it. There's some updates. Yeah.
Yeah. So just a reminder, a bit of a plug. Obviously, we want as many people through the door as possible. But spoke about in an interview with Shane is the inaugural. How do you say it? Inaugural night market at Top Play Sports Cards, hosted by Shane. I've got to get this right, haven't I? Obviously, ourselves, Clume and Curry Sports, will be doing NFL. I've got some soccer stuff, football. Hate saying it. We've got Dash Sports, I think, NBA. We've got some other people.
Usually forgotten.
Oh, it's terrible. Scott Waldron doing some rugby. He does rugby shirts and stuff like that. Ex All Black, doing some rugby cards as well. We've got Blunt, who are doing WWE, I think. It's going to be a great event. And I said to Shane, it's amazing. That is officially our first event that we're part of. It's going to be a trade swap night. So urging people to bring their stuff down. Look at doing some trades. It's just going to be a vibe. After hours, like a full shop. And I said to Shane, like, it'd be nice for it to build up and it be a regular thing. But that said, you want a big turnout for the first event. So hopefully we'll have a lot of people there bringing their collections, doing some trades, buying some sealed product from Shane at Top Play. But it's cool for him to be hosting it, and it's a brilliant store, as we've seen, that lends itself well to that kind of event. So share it, let people know, New Zealand listeners. MC, if you want to fly over, you're more than welcome.
Sounds amazing. I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a hell of a night. Like, seems like it's really going to bring you all together, and should be a belter.
It'll be class, mate. Yeah, and it'll be good for us as, like going into the card show up in Porirua, the Wellington Card Show. It's going to be good to get the setup right and that, and see what works and what doesn't work. And that's coming up so quickly. That's the 14th of June. So again, I'm hoping there's a big turnout. I think in the past it's been maybe heavily biased towards, not intentionally, that's not the right word, is it? But towards Pokemon, TCG and that type of thing. There's been a lot of sports cards, but now, like myself, I think Nick's going to do some graphics, but we've obviously got KCC with us as part of our group. We've got Brock, and under the name of Card Syndicate, we've got Hamish, who you've seen on the break, who's hits and rips, or rips and hits and rips. He's with us as well. So, but just looking at us, that's 4 of us. I tell you now, I know what I've got. I know what the boys have got, and we have seriously got some good NFL stuff. So there's a lot of other NFL vendors, but I can tell you now, we've got it covered, boys and girls.
Sounds great, Chief.
I am looking forward to it, MC. I am getting the tablecloth out, getting the content, getting the pictures. I'm buzzing.
Absolute scenes. Well, prior to the NZ card show, Brighton Card Show has just upped its game. I think they've just announced all these special guests. They also did like a pop-up at Brighton Marina, which I didn't know about until after it happened, unfortunately.
Well, like a card show?
more. So basically, there's a place called Ballpark down at Brighton Marina, and it's like a little interactive football like activities and whatnot. You can go down and get a drink, watch the football, all this sort of stuff. And the Intercity Sports Paradiso, who are doing the sports show at the Annex, did a pop-up on the 10th of May. And it was, they had people selling cards, sports jerseys, memorabilia, not a massive amount, but just like a little pop-up in the corner of the place. Looked class. So yeah, gutted I missed that actually. It's just, just down the road from me as well. But I only found this out because shout out. I don't know if he listens to the podcast, but if he does, Chambo Collects, his name is, really sound guy from the South Coast. Doing really well. Doing well on the socials. Big Arsenal fan. Big Max Dowman PC he's got. He actually did a video of himself going down there. It looked really good. He'll be at the card show, Brighton Card Show. So it'll be good to meet him in person, and he's a really sound guy. Yeah, so unfortunately missed that. But on the flip side, the card shows announced some guests. Now, don't know who you'll know or what you'll know, but I'm gonna reel off a few of these, yeah? Sports Cards UK. Have you seen this guy? His name's Dan.
Not sure.
Check him out. He's really big on TikTok. He's just very knowledgeable, always at the card shows. Sort of big hits, big sales.
Is he vending? Or just as a guest?
I think he's just a guest. He's an exhibitor. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't know what that entails. Louise and Luke Solve. So you obviously know Luke Solve.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah, they'll be there. Yeah, I heard they were there last year as well, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We like them.
Now, this next one is really close to my heart at the moment. I'll tell you for why. So, I started a Football Manager game with Worthing FC on my phone, and the current one. As you'll well know, Coombe, pretty much addicted to Football Manager back in the day, and the addiction is back. But basically, I'm with Worthing at the moment. I've taken them up the football leagues. Currently in automatic playoff spot in League One. Automatic promotion spot, sorry.
What do you play this on? Your phone?
Just on my phone, yeah. If you've got a Netflix account, you can get Football Manager for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, gameplay's pretty decent. So yeah, thought I'd start on with Worthing. And first off, massive congratulations. Worthing have just won the National League South. So they've gone up into the full National League now.
Wow.
Amazing season for them. But they've just announced one of their star strikers who I only knew because of my Football Manager game. And he's going to be a guest at the Sports Card Show. Shout out Brad Dullahan. Yeah?
Ooh.
If you don't know, get to know. Absolute goal machine. I couldn't believe it when I saw his face pop up on the social media saying announced special guest. I thought, he's my guy. He's my top boy. But yeah. Also, I don't know if you know this guy, Jack Mate. You heard of him?
No.
There's a happy hour podcast in the UK. Massive podcast. Gets all sorts of guests on. But he's just started his own. So it's Jack, like JAACKMAATE, and he's just started a new page called Card Mate. It's all about sports cards. So he'll be there with the guy he does the podcast with. There's a big guest, and they're doing a Panini World Cup swap shop. They've got Panini as a sponsor. They're doing a World Cup swap shop, and I think they're giving out like 3 albums for everyone that has a ticket.
Did you, Andy from Seaside, say that Jeff Hurst was going to be there?
He's doing a meet and greet, yeah.
Meet and greet, yeah. Are you having a bit of that, or?
You have to pay extra, I'm not sure.
Nah, it's worth it.
I might just try and sneak in.
Sneak in, yeah. Sneak in and film it for the page.
Sneak in with my stamps.
Top content, yeah. Seeing Martin getting taken out in cuffs.
Wouldn't be the first time. No, you're joking.
Deemed a threat to Jeff.
And
you should do the Borat, like the Borat and Pamela Anderson scene where he goes and puts that bag over her head, tries to kidnap her.
you imagine me trying to kidnap Jeff Hurst. Disclaimer: I
What a
will not
story!
I will not
What
be
a
trying to
story!
kidnap Sir
No.
Jeff Hurst. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
We'll be investigated now. It's just a joke.
Just a joke.
Harmless fun.
Just a joke. But and last but by no means least, our very own Andy from Seaside Sports will be there vending for the first time. So shout out to Andy. That's going to be buzzing. Going from last year and not knowing anyone and being, I don't know if overwhelmed's the right word. I was just a bit sort of out of sorts. Didn't know how to direct myself. Having going there now and probably being able to introduce myself a bit more or sort of speak to people that I recognise or that I've messaged on TikTok or whatever, that would be quite nice. And that's why we do the hobby, networking, right? And getting to know people and maybe secure a couple of guests for the pod. But they've also announced a trade night, which I guess is probably quite similar to your night market. And that is in the night time, and that is at Caxton Arms pub next to Brighton Station. Shout out to Caxton Arms FC. Played one season for them a couple of years ago. Actually scored for them last season in a cup match, Peacehaven FC. So, yeah, lots of things happening. This car show feels like it's sort of getting bigger and it's bringing in more guests and people that you didn't know that they were going to be there. I mean, Jeff Hurst is a massive.
That's huge, isn't it? Yeah, that is huge.
Great guest, but looking forward to that. Should be really fun. Maybe I wonder if I should wear like a Liverpool jacket just so I can then go up to each table and be like, look, got any Gerrard or what?
You should definitely take a list, I think, of what you're looking for. I think I'm going to do that, even though we're vending at the show. I need to. I've started to resist now little things online because I think I really want to focus on particular cards that I want in the PC. MC, sorry, I'm just thinking. I've not spoke to you about these things, have I? So these.
Oh no, you told me you were going to try them out. Yeah.
Yeah. So Matt at the Graded Case has produced this. He came round. I sent him some measurements. These fit right to the mil, probably half a mil. Like they're absolutely spot on. But I had a problem. He created a solution. So we can see here the nice. I wanted a little bit of a display. It's got a little bit out of hand, to be honest. I wanted one or two items on display, but one of the problems is that obviously it's all on one level, isn't it? So some of the cards sit back, you can't see them. So Matt had come to drop off some dividers that he'd created for me, which will be on sale, by the way, at the card show for your boxes. So for all your divisional needs.
Divisional needs.
While he was here, I mentioned it, and he's just created this step, and on each step it says Koeman Curry Sports Cards, as you may be able to see there. And then a lovely little touch from Matt is just on the bottom there. It says the Tag Team Champions.
That's what we are.
Exactly. So, suck it.
Love to see it.
Chuffed to bits of them, mate. Look at that. It's unbelievable. A little Michael Jordan Funko Pop. There he is.
Love it. I can't believe you take him out of the box. Makes me feel sick.
Someone else keeps going on about that as well. Well, they're only like cheap, aren't they? It's not exactly like, what's the point of having it in the box?
It's sort of like you having your sports cards out of penny sleeves, just throwing them about willy-nilly.
Nah, you want them out, boy. Look at that. Phenomenal.
They do look good out. You've got a New Age Outlaws yet, or what?
Nah, he's got an X-Puck in there, but I said to him, if he gets a Billy Gunn and a Road Dogg, I'd be unbelievable. I don't even know if they exist, but I'll be all over it. Yeah, we'll have to have a look into that.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, some big industry news, isn't there, Mark? Big industry news.
Massive. And this has also played a part in a potential decision of mine. Now, Topps, Fanatics, whichever way you want to describe them, let's say Topps, are taking over the World Cup license from 2031, which means we've got the 2026 World Cup, which is starting next month, and then we've got one more 2030. I mean, talk about a power move, a final power move.
Yeah.
You know, they
Trying
are
to do my maths then.
cleaning up, aren't they, Topps? Panini, as long as I remember, Panini did the sticker albums. They were the sticker albums. So for Topps to take over that as well, it's must be quite a dark day for Panini as well, because that's sort of it's supposed to be quite hard for you actually, and your ex.
Yeah, I'll have to get used to the new girlfriend.
Yeah,
to take over everything
very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, just another one bites the dust, I guess. I mean, what? Another one bites the dust. What do you expect? I mean, they just got the power at the moment, haven't they? They're just abusing it, I guess. To a degree.
Abusing it, yeah. Right. What's interesting, you said about the albums. I remember the Premier League ones were Merlin, weren't they?
Yeah.
But obviously Merlin are now owned by Topps Fanatics as well. So
see ya.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Panini, they are hanging on for dear life, aren't they, at the minute? Because, like you said there, Topps are just taking over literally everything. So when I saw that, I don't really have massive feelings on it because obviously I don't collect it. But I just thought, I read it and I was like, oh, this is unreal. This is a train you can't stop at the minute. Their hands are in every pie, aren't they?
Hands in every pie, that is correct. Which leads me on to, after hearing that, and after hearing about these Panini, do you know where this is going? Probably. I want to get.
No.
I might collect the sticker album.
No, no. Oh, he's going down the rabbit hole. The World Cup one.
God. What's that?
The World Cup one, or
Yeah.
EPL or EFL?
No, just the World Cup one.
World Cup.
And the reason why is because I've just seen a hardback edition they've released, and that just
Hardback. Oh,
out of it's got
now you're talking. Yeah. Are they numbering stickers though? Like I've seen this recently. Like you can get like numbered stickers or different variants of the sticker. I'm not having that. What a load of nonsense. Just stick to the
load of Codswollop.
Yeah. Oh, you just give me an idea. You know, there's a podcast, Sports Cards Nonsense, and they've got a big page on social media. We should make one called Sports Cards Codswollop. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that. Sports Cards Codswollop.
Could be a new section on the pod.
Yeah, don't steal it if you're listening. So
that will be copyrighted within the
copyrighted. Yeah. Copyrighted.
That should be a new section of the pod. What is this week's Sports Card Codswollop?
It's huge. It's here. You've heard it here first. That is a new feature.
I'll tell you what one of mine is. I've just seen recently. Topps in some of the cards. Have you seen these numbered -1 out of 0? Seen these?
Oh yeah. Is that afraid that? Yeah.
Is a joke.
It's a joke. That is Sports Cards Codswollop.
And that, my friends, listeners, is Sports Cards Codswollop. More from that next week.
That is a feature. That is locked in now.
Yeah, boy.
If you're coming on as a guest, you've got to bring your Codswollop with you.
Yeah, you have to. It's a part of the deal.
It's unbelievable.
That's better.
That is. I love it. My Codswollop is that. It's numbered stickers. It's bollocks. Oh shit.
We've made it
now.
an hour and 4 minutes into this episode. Just coming towards the end of the episode, and you've done it.
Oh, is bollocks? I said shit, didn't I?
Oh, he's done it again.
Is that count as bollocks and shit. Is that?
Yeah, keep saying it if you want.
Does that need the box to be ticked or?
Yeah, numerous times. Times.
Just keep ticking it.
Yeah.
All right.
On that
I might as
bombshell,
well
let's
get
move
that.
on.
Yeah. No. Let's not move on. I want to talk about these numbered stickers. That is poor. Like I've seen it. Let's not make that a thing. That really shouldn't be a thing. Just
No,
keep stickers to what they are. Kids are going to get confused. We shouldn't be, in my opinion, like we grew up with sticker albums, have numbered ones or whatever. That's just going to get people, like I say people, it's going to get kids into bad trains of thought. Just enjoy the sticker hobby. Just enjoy collecting your stickers, putting them in there. Let's not get into, I want to grade my sticker or I've got a 1 out of 10 version. No, just stick it in the book and get on with it. Because if that's your thing, isn't it? As a kid, we love that. We love putting in the stickers. If we start getting them into rarities of stickers and numbers and that, I'm not having it. We're new to the hobby. Like Shane, I like collecting the cards. Yeah, there's this other side to it where there is values and stuff like that. But if you're getting kids into numbered stickers, you're looking. You got problems in the playground. There'll be parents kicking off. Not worth it. That's Codswollop. That's Codswollop.
That is Codswollop.
That's Codswollop.
I feel that was like another dry your eyes moment. That one. Get the streets.
Well, maybe I should have gone on a little bit more. I can, No, I'm sure there'll be some more Codswollop over the next few episodes. Love that.
Oh, there will. Quick one on stickers. When I was at Summerhill School, I caught swapping stickers in a cubicle in the toilets with Tom Smith, if you remember him.
Yeah, I do remember him. Yeah.
And the teacher knocked on the door, opened up, and there was us with our stack of stickers. Both been grabbed out of our hands.
Though, couldn't it? At least it was stickers, boy.
Ah, fucking
hell. Anything could have been happening in there.
But removed, pick them up at the end of the day. Give me them back. They're my stickers. What do you mean? Like, what's the problem?
Did you get them back?
Yeah. But like,
did you complete the trade?
Yeah.
Got need.
Got need. But do you know what I mean? Like, I remember like stickers being banned at school. Why? Well, you know, on this going to ban packed lunches because they're swapping packets of crisps. That's a joke. It's a joke. Anybody out there? It's a joke.
It's absolute Codswollop.
Right, we need to get off this section.
Yeah.
Coom, segue, mail day. What have we got? What have you had this week, mate?
Right, mail day. What we've had I've had a lot of mail day actually, I won't lie to you. Hopefully Emma's got bored and tuned out at this stage. So we've got a white. This is only. It's not even that. This is just what I would call it's a cheap $7.99, but it's white. It's a select. It's JSN. It's a banger. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Yeah, one edition there, and then I've had as previously shown. Grabbed those off eBay. Nice. I've been getting sort of bundles and some cards for the card show to cover all angles. So a lot of my focus has been on that. However, BC forgot that it was New Zealand Mother's Day over here the other week. So I went with, I was kindly invited by Shane from Top Play to a wrestling event that he was sponsoring. So last Saturday I went to that, which was fantastic, good fun. On the way back, so Shane and I then went for a Ruby Murray after, which was lovely. That was much appreciated. And then I decided to go late night shopping at Kmart. Now, I got Emma some lovely stuff from Kmart, and
right up against it, were you?
I was up against it. Yeah, I was. I was in the last chance saloon. But I got her a nice voucher as part of that from Kmart, which meant I had to go up to the till. Right now, I don't really believe in fate, but that night changed my view of that. So because I decided to get that, I went to the till, and as the guy serving me, just to the left of his head, right there, was a mosaic football value pack hanging on a rail. And I looked at it, it looked at me, and without control, my mouth just went, "I'll have one of them mosaic value packs, please." And the guy, yeah, paid for it. Went in the car, and I thought, better open this here.
Better run.
And I do that classic thing, when people are breaking and just slightly slide the cards to see the edges, to see. I've seen a Genesis, a case hit Genesis. I am buzzing, honestly, absolutely buzzing. Drake May, London Games, Genesis. Look at that.
Unreal. How much was the pack? Value pack? What, like?
So roughly half in UK. I think these at the minute are probably 210 New Zealand dollars.
Wow. Okay.
A must for any Patriots fan. Surely. A must. It's a beautiful card. London Games, Genesis. What a hit for a car rip. Doesn't get better than that. Does that go into a mail day?
We're doing rips everywhere.
We are. Didn't film that though, because it's just one of them, wasn't it? Not everything needs to be filmed.
True.
But I've got a few other bits, but I won't go on too much. I just want to show you. I've got an Alison Becker Silver from my Alison PC, and I think you're going to like this. Now, when I bought these off a sales page, I honestly thought they were base cards. I don't know what this is. You might know, but I've got a Rio Engamoa rookie card, Topps Chrome, but it's got like circle sparkles in there, and I'm like, that's a bit of me, that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that collection. Can't remember exactly what it was called, but yeah. Belter of a card.
It wasn't expensive, and then I got this one, which is obviously that first one's Top Chrome. This is Topps. I don't know what this is from. It says it's got a lot of stuff on there. I don't know, but it's another one. But it's a bit like a Ray Wave.
Yeah, that's the I know that one. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, so I picked up
those. Little Rio Engamoa little PC, yeah.
Well, he's unbelievable, mate, isn't he? I wouldn't be surprised if he turns out, to be the next big thing. So I think it's worth having a couple of rookie cards, and I've got the Topps Chrome base as well, which I quite like.
Yeah, nice.
So watch this space.
Love it, Chief.
Yeah, so that was me. What about yourself, MC? Have you had any sent out to the cruise ship, to the fjords? Did you pick anything up in any of your destinations?
No, it was very much tourist shops, restaurants, bars. The one place that I thought that I might be able to get it was the first place, but it was a Sunday that we stopped, so everyone was shut. Which was a shame. There was a 7-Eleven there. I popped in there, nothing. Absolute classic though. Picked up a coffee and a chocolate dipped waffle. But no cards. But I did have two cards, one from eBay and one from Vinted, from two separate PCs. Okay, first one. Now, I've only opened these today. They came the other day. But as you well know, I like to patience, sit down with them, to have a bit of time, little glass of red maybe, settle in, and I cracked them.
Taurus.
I cracked them just before we came on the pod, just for the green room. Now, first one is a Topps Chrome shock, and it's the 2025 Topps Chrome. Now, get on this. Jaden Dan's rookie card, numbered 72 out of 75 on the Champions League refractor. Don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, nice.
On the black Champions League refractor. That is the clean card, as the kids would call it. That is a banger. Well happy with that. And that'll add to obviously the last episode that I was on review, episode 43. Obviously, I told you about the Topps Chrome base auto that I got at Jaden Dad's as well. So that collection is growing slowly but surely.
This one,
yeah, it's coming together pretty well. this card is a stunner, a stone cold stunner. It is none other than the man himself, Stephen Gerrard.
I
It
thought
is
you were
from
going
the
to say
top.
Steve Austin then. I was like, he
No, can you
started a
imagine?
Stone Cold Steve Austin PC.
Wait to listen to the glass to break.
Yeah.
It doesn't Steve Austin. No, it's
That's the neighbour
Stephen
kicking
Gerrard.
the ball through his shed window.
Haven't heard the dog tonight. Maybe you get chucked through a window. Anyway, only joking.
Nah, don't condone that.
I was only joking. Topps Decades. You seen this collection?
No.
Very much a very retro-looking cards, very 90s vibes. This is called Mercurial Talent, Stephen Gerrard, and it is number 22 out of 99. Have a look at this card. Have a
Ooh.
look at that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look at that. It's like the front of like a magazine cover.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, MC.
You like it, didn't you?
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what I want to see from you? Actually, I want to see like I want to see a video of you where we're at with the Stephen Gerrard PC, please. That's a request.
Yeah.
Social
Apologies,
media
I did say I
content.
did that before, but yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it because it must be looking pretty good now.
Poor, I'd say.
I would say, yeah. I would say.
Yeah, I've said.
Just said it. So
Confirmed. Right. I'm just wary of time. That has been a fun, information-filled episode, I feel.
What's
We've
a
covered
laughter?
loads.
So
And there's
cracking me
been
up this morning.
there's been laughter, there's been info, there's been Codswollop, you know.
Codswollop. This is the episode where Codswollop was born. Sports Cards Codswollop. It's unbelievable. We've got to start a page. We've got to start a page. I love it. Every guest needs to bring their Codswollop with them.
I look forward to this. Next guest we get on, I can't wait to hear that Codswollop.
Codswollop.
Right, okay. Any other business from you, Chief?
Yeah, I've got some AOB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have actually some big AOB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've broken the 4K barrier on Insta followers.
Incredible.
It's huge, absolutely huge.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, as discussed recently. You listeners out there, some weird people, I tell you. Either follow us or don't. Yeah, I'm sick of. I'm being tormented by the numbers. I wake up one morning, I've got like 10 new followers. I wake up the next one, and it'll go, oh, you've gained 5 followers, and I think, oh, great, I'll have a look. But then I've lost 10. I'm like, what is happening? You know, follow us or don't follow us. Yeah,
Get involved. Be a part of the journey.
it makes it hard when you get to 4,000 and you want to celebrate. Because you can't say, oh, we've got 4,000. Next day, you've got 3,998. Oh, what's happening? But no, like, we're on, well, we were when I first looked at the start of the show. Let's have a look. We're on 4,015. We are on 4,015, which is good. It's fantastic. Love it. We love bringing the memes, the content, posting pictures of the PC and stuff like that. So I love that. You know what's amazing as well? Like, this is weird, but there's people on there that I kind of message or interact with quite a bit who I feel like I know now, but I've never met or spoke to them in person. It's weird, isn't it? Because like the New Zealand card community, I've made so many friends. Some I've met, some I haven't, but I feel like I know these people quite well now through the community. It's amazing. But also on Insta, there's like this other community of people globally that you're messaging that you feel like you've got some sort of relationship with, which is also amazing. Like I literally love it. Cards, buzzing. Honestly, I'm not gonna go on a tangent. Have I got any? I hear Dom again. What's happening with that boy? Is he coming back on? Should we call him out?
You tell me, Chief.
Is Been focusing on the marathon, hasn't he? Oh, marathon. Right. I'll call you out. Dom, Lot, how's your luck? He's done the marathon. Well done. Very impressed. Get your ass back on here, boy. Has he, that's my AOB. Get Dom back on the pod. What? How many episodes has he done? 2, 3? 2?
Yeah, so that, yeah.
2, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Hat-trick ball coming up, is it?
Yeah, the first one was a disaster. Yeah. Slemmy said he was on his 3210 or whatever. I think he's got some, he had a nice setup last night. Very casual, wasn't it? Very laid back, nice vibe, liked it. But yeah, Dom Lot, resurface. Come on. Get yourself back on the pod, boy.
Yeah,
Everyone wants to hear from How's Your Luck, Dom Lot. Big call out. That's my AOB. Bring your Codswollop. I bet he's got some Codswollop, hasn't he? He'll have loads of Codswollop. I want to know where he's at. Is he waiting to see what happens with West Ham? Is that why? Is that why you're not coming on? You'll get no beef from me, mate. I want West Ham to stay up. So get yourself back on here.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Come on, bring
Maybe
your
next week
Codswollop.
we could talk about the old West Ham relegation Codswollop battle.
Yeah. I think there's a twist in the tale, mate. So I think there is.
Fair play. Wow.
Any AOB from you?
0, Chief, from myself.
NOB?
Probably no. Looking forward to the Aston Villa Liverpool tomorrow night. That should be a corker of a game.
Mm.
But no, other than that, I haven't got any. No. I'm just getting back into the swing of things. Being back in the UK after cruising the waves, as you will.
You're going to do a video, aren't you, MC? So you said to me very kindly two episodes ago that you had a Chrome Blaster / value, whatever we're going with these days, for me. I suggested that you rip it on a video and perhaps just send the good stuff. And that's not being disrespectful. That's thinking about postage.
Appreciate it.
There's no point sending a big for loads of money when there's, So looking forward to that video being posted online.
Yeah, that'll be with you by next week, for sure.
Love to hear it.
On that bombshell. Cool.
On that bombshell, yeah.
It has been an absolute pleasure to sit down and chat with you tonight. Look, we've done, coming up to an hour and a half here.
It's unbelievable.
It's just amazing.
What a show. Codswollop.
What a show, Codswollop. Think about your Codswollop. Drop us a message if you've got any Codswollop on your mind, and we'll reply.
We definitely need to make a page. I love it. Just a rant page, like a rant line.
Or we could do Codswollop posts, couldn't we? You could do a Codswollop post on the numbered stickers.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a thread. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, little series, threads, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Got to start speaking properly, not Fred. All right, Fred. Thread. Is that what it's called? A thread.
You're right. Right, time to call it a day.
Yeah. Regards to your family, MC. Please pass on my regards.
Straight back at you, Chief. And I'll see you on the next one.